and welcome aboard Tinkerbell. My name is Johnny and I'll be your skipper and storyteller today as we take our enchanting and magical cruise around the mystical realm of Storybook Land. Once again, for your safety, keep those hands and arms inside the boat at all times. Don't touch the green water beneath us or you might instantly turn into a frog. And Princess Tiana is not here to kiss you. As we get swallowed by Monstro the Whale, remember that Pinocchio was here before us and lit a great big fire deep down inside Monstro's belly. That caused him to let out a great big sneeze. And look, he blew his tail right off. That gives us our very own special entrance in the Storybook Land, making Monstro half the whale he used to be. Coming around the bend on your left is the cave of the Big Bad Wolf. That Big Bad Wolf has been huffing and puffing and trying to get across this canal for 54 years. To the houses of the three little pigs. The first one made of straw, the second one made of sticks, and the very last one made of practical wolf-proof bricks. Coming around the bend on your left is the quaint English village of Alice from Alice in Wonderland, who used to sit underneath those trees there pondering her golden afternoons until she followed a silly white rabbit down that stony path and straight into the rabbit hole, falling down, down, down into the curiouser realm of Wonderland. On your right is London Park. This is the very same park that Peter, John, Wendy, and little Michael Darling flew over on their way to Never Never Land, where they'd never, ever, ever have to grow up. Straight ahead of us is Agrabah, the city of mystery and enchantment. Right at the top is the Sultan's Palace. Directly below it is Agrabah Market. That's where Aladdin first met the Princess Jasmine, and he stole her heart. We are now passing beneath the beautiful and sparkling rose-covered arches. These rose-covered arches are the very same ones that Aladdin and Jasmine flew under, over, and around on their magic carpet ride to a whole new world. Like the song says there, folks, every turn is a surprise. Keep those hands and arms inside the boat at all times. No one here is a diamond in the rough, and you certainly don't want to touch anything that's inside the Cave of Wonders. Wonders, wonders. On your right-hand side are treasures untold. On your left is the magic lamp of the genie. Make a wish on that lamp while we're inside the cave, and it might very well come true. Over the 7 hills and the 7 waterfalls, past the 7 mountaintops. On your right-hand side, as we exit the Cave of Wonders, is the cottage of the 7 dwarves. Snow White is in there baking gooseberry pies for her friends, who are up in their diamond mine whistling while they work. On your left is the enchanting French village of Cinderella. Cinderella married Prince Charming and moved way on high into that gorgeous pink and gold castle. Take a look at the bridge and you will see the pumpkin that took her Cinderella to her happily ever after. On your left is the giant patchwork quilt comprised of 23 different varieties of desert flowers on those patches, held together by those giant cloth stitches. This was featured in the 1933 silly symphony called Lullaby Land, and I hear that a very large giant calls this his bed at night when the park is closed. In case you folks were wondering, all of the plants, trees, and flowers in Storybook Land are absolutely real. Miniaturized using a special process known only to our gardeners here at Disneyland, with a little bit of pixie dust assistance from Tinkerbell. They are only allowed to grow 1 inch per year, and some of them are actually over 150 years old. Straight ahead of us is the stately manor of one J. Thaddeus Toad, known as Toad Hall from the film Wind in the Willows. Mr. Toad currently is at residence right now as he's out and about on a wild ride to nowhere in particular. That little house there belongs to his friend Ratty. Ratty's responsible for cleaning all 9 of Mr. Toad's chimneys. On your left are the 3 mills. These enchanting 3 windmills were featured in the 1937 silly symphony called The Old Mill. In that center windmill there, the animals took shelter from a bitter winter storm. Straight ahead of us is the Alpine village of Geppetto, who's excited because his puppet Pinocchio became a real boy. Thanks to a wish on a star and some magic provided by a blue fairy.
Ang lilit ah.
On your right-hand side on those white sandy beaches, in front of Eric's castle was where Ariel took her first few steps as a human and became part of our world. That's also where Prince Eric swept her up off her feet. On your left, through the waterfall, you'll see the city of Atlantica, where Ariel grew up as the Little Mermaid, and where her friends Flounder and Sebastian still swim to this day. Once again there, folks, for your safety, keep those hands and arms inside the boat at all times.